So what the hell happened? We picked up the frog, and now
the red light flew around us, and now we're here. Now that we've clued people into the fact that the red light is the voice of Tikal, I'm sure they're getting a little bit of a sense that there's some mysterious figure attempting to communicate with us.
There's some weird stuff going on, and I mean, I'm not putting words in anybody's mouth. Oh,
whoa!
Hang on.
The tribe of Poppin people.
Yeah, so no. Without saying anything, I'm just saying that this temple looks awfully suspicious.
Yes, indeed.
It looks awfully similar, doesn't it?
Yes.
But what is this?
The Temple of the Enchiladas.
Wait, the what? Wait a minute.
Enchiladas. Just watch, I'll get them all.
What are you? Wait a minute, you look like Knuckles.
You look like a friend of mine. Are you saying we all look alike?
Oh no. No, you're much more pink than he is.
Hey, look out, get out of the way.
Hey, watch it.
Never gloat in victory.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know how many of these there are.
Are these guys like, Klingons? I've never been so scared of anything my whole life.
No,
my
I've never
Klingon
been
aren't scared
of anything.
Oh, never been, okay, he is a Klingon. Is there anyone or anything capable of making me feel scared?
Look at this warrior race, and also, yeah, these weird lights are strange.
I want one of them to talk about power so we can make a Virgil joke. Life is always changing and is never permanent, but our prosperity will never end.
Really, now?
Full steam ahead.
Do they even know what steam is?
The best offense is a good offense is the best defense? What?
Yes.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Fight good. That was weird. That was worded
Miracles
weird.
come from within. Heck yeah, brother.
Move it. Everyone stand back.
These are all identical.
Such an aggressive group of people. Just watch, I'll get them all.
Is that the same dude?
Might have been, who knows. You have no idea what fighting is all about. You just attack.
Yeah, dude. Warrior.
This is so deep. Grrr.
What are you up to?
Our tribe has dealt with war for a long time. War has made us rich.
Have you ever seen that image from one of the old Sonic comics where he looks sad and it's like for the first time in his life Sonic truly knew war?
He knew hurt. But the chief's daughter doesn't agree with us.
Chief's daughter?
What can we do? An icky girl doesn't like war?
Oh my gosh.
Is this
Whoa,
life
Tails,
a dream?
what is up with your eye?
Oh wow, he is.
He's giving him the yandere like stink eye.
He's having some trouble right now. Is this life a dream or is it reality? Oh, I was hoping you would have more, and I could hopefully work in some other Spike reference. I've never been scared of anything my whole life.
Yeah. Are you? Yeah. There's definitely more that I'm missing, but
I don't know if because these might not even be. We must proceed discreetly, but we always do just the opposite. Talk to him again. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
He said proceed. We must proceed discreetly.
But we always do
weird.
Just the
Okay.
opposite.
Huh.
Yeah. So he's. Yeah. So he.
The problem is that these might not even be looping, but these guys move while we're talking to someone.
Yeah.
So like they could honestly make it around the temple in the time that it takes us to have our chats. So.
Yeah.
We might be missing people. They might not just be looping.
Also, there's not a whole lot of any music going on right now. There is music, but it's kind of like just the beginning of.
Hey, what are these murals on the side of the temple here? They just fly. It'll be easier to see it than flying. I mean, than looking with the camera. Oh, it's a Chamber of Secrets reference. Very nice.
These honestly look like the snakes the wood snakes thing that we were seeing earlier, and the things that were in the desert. I don't think there's any real relevance to the game though.
I don't know. It could even be an early design of Chaos, because Chaos has got the blue and a kind of snakish look to him, a reptilian look to him. Again, ancient alien theorists believe that. So notice that we're floating up in the air right now.
I was going to say, I don't think we're on a mountain. I think we are actually floating.
We are on Angel Island, I believe.
I believe so, but Angel Island, it's not this big though, right?
Well, we're gonna again when we were talking about this is showing Sonic and Tails.
Oh, there's more around.
Our chief is.
Oh my gosh, there's a name.
Kamak.
He's fearless.
Brave, bold. With him, we can never lose. God, we owe everything to Pakamak.
Dude, I never knew he had a name.
I absolutely knew that at some point because I totally spent like an hour searching every nook and cranny of this place as Tails.
Well, I guess we'll keep going around and seeing what's interesting here.
I mean, there's not a ton to find.
It's like this is a neat, pretty detailed. This environment, like let's be real, this feels like there was supposed to be much more about this environment.
Yeah, minimum, it's pretty detailed for what it is.
For something that should realistically exist only in cutscenes.
Yeah.
It's cool that we can explore it, but it's obvious that there was supposed to be more to this place if they were going to go through the pain of just doing all this.
I don't know. It could. Maybe they were literally just thinking of it as set dressing to make this ancient civilization look grand. Who knows? It's
Maybe.
hard to say for sure.
But I mean, they did a pretty good job about it. It's neat. It's always been something that I've enjoyed going back to and exploring just because. Even though there's not a lot going on.
All right, so we have to find the pickup and then head through the door at the rear of this map, right?
Yes.
Is that correct?
I think so. I don't know if. I mean, should we go through the door? I know where the pickup is. Should
Where
we
is
go
the
through-
pickup?
It's on this side. It'll be down here.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I mean, I wonder if the cuts is this one optional or not?
I don't know.
Because I'm afraid that if it's optional, it might just be that we just
Yeah.
get to cutscene anyway and we miss it. So. Oh, hold on. This is another Knuckles.
Wow,
Wow, you're
fast.
fast. You should look for the rhythm badge.
Wow.
When you wear it, you can spin even faster, almost as if you were dancing.
The only downside is it's a cursed item that you can never take off, and it makes your model look terrible. Oh well.
Oh, Joey, why are you so negative? Chief's daughter loved her grandmother so much. The country was a lot smaller back when Grandma was alive. Why do you call her Grandma? But the chief wanted to expand his kingdom. After Grandma's death, he made his move. He did well. We quickly took over the surrounding areas. Wow, what a lore dump. But his
Yes, I was
daughter
about to say.
didn't like what he'd done.
Wow, like this one NPC gives more context than anything else in this whole game.
Everything else is like, I gotta cut. You can kind of piece that together from some cutscenes. I don't think the grandma thing even comes up. Just
No, not at
just
all.
the expansionism.
All right, let's go get this.
That one random enchilada had more information
Oh,
than
it's
any
gonna-
cutscene in this game.
Yeah. So if you
If
go,
you
too,
go too
fast,
fast.
it automatically makes you go back.
You literally went too fast.
Oh boy,
Rhythm badge.
you found a rhythm
To do
badge. It's a big
continuous
old badge on
tail
your
taps,
chest,
hold
like the
action
chows
button
get in the
down.
chow races. when
No,
they
it
do
looks
good.
like what the birdie wears in Amy's campaign. Actually,
kind of.
In terms
So-
of its prominence on the model, is my thought
So
process.
this is what it does.
Oh, wow, there's rings here. I
Yeah.
never even knew.
So-
Amazing.
Now instead of one spin, you just
Now he's Bayonetta.
basically, and I never noticed, but he actually does. Like you can see him, like he's on his foot and then he's on his hand.
Yeah, if you move around, like his head moves up and down. He does little flips and stuff. He does little pirouettes. He's actually extremely impressive.
Boy, this is awful.
It's too bad that we didn't bring this the improved animations of this attack to like next gen titles.
Actually,
where,
let's go explore the other area because there's one that's popped in back there that I think we have to talk to activate it.
okay,
So we can take a little bit of time to
Alrighty.
to really get to see what this area is like.
alrighty. I like this sound a lot.
I'm glad you do because sorry to tell you, but you're gonna hear it for the rest of the game. That's a joke. That's a joke, folks. It's awful. I'm not gonna do that to you. Hey, look at this. It's
What, the
Chaos
7
Emerald.
Chaos Emeralds? Well, this solves all of our problems.
And
Let's
you-
bring them back to the
hey.
present and create a time paradox.
You may be thinking to yourself, "Wow, those are a lot bigger than usual." Yeah. So here, the funny thing about is the Chaos Emeralds, and especially the Master Emerald.
Their size
the
changes
is
constantly.
inconsistent, especially in 2. There's one scene where the Master Emerald is as big as a regular Chaos Emerald. These things are massive for whatever reason, and also look, it's the Grand Master Emerald.
The Emadu.
It's very big.
You can't stand on it because that would be too disrespectful. Also because they're concerned about what happened if you stood on a rotating platform.
Uh oh.
Tails is escaping from the game.
There we go.
It's the smell
But
of the game, ladies and
it's the
gentlemen.
smell of the game. So you may have noticed that you saw this earlier on Angel Island, or what was left of it, because this part is the only part that actually is in the regular world.
The ruins of where the Master
Oh,
Emerald
whoa,
is
those rocks
positioned.
just popped down.
Oh, dude, there's only... Dude, how can you possibly load in a rock?
This water's... That's not water.
It's blue, abadi abadai. Listen, we were talking about... There's hyper-dense water
Yeah.
here. That's the hyper-dense water before it was diluted by years of pollution.
All right. Well, let's present ourselves in a warrior style to the warrior up ahead.
Ah, yes. Here I am to present
Servers are
myself.
The 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Chaos is power. Power is enriched by the heart.
Hello there, friend. How are you?
Oh, hello, Tsukal.
hey there.
How are you?
What were you saying before?
Huh. It's something my grandmother taught me.
Well, the grandmother is mentioned, but not all that stuff
I'm never
before.
to forget it.
It goes like this.
The servers are the 7 Chaos. Chaos is power. Power enriched by the heart. The controller is the one that unifies the chaos. But I'm still not sure what it all means. But the number 7...
The 7 sleeping worlds? They correspond to the 7 hearts
The
of
seven,
pure
I was
light.
gonna say the 7 hearts.
Emeralds?
The 7 new hearts, except for the one that's the same.
Never met before.
And also, there's not 7.
Honestly, Kairi could have not been a Princess of Heart again because the game wouldn't have changed.
Yeah.
Now think about how weird that was from Tikal's perspective. Tails just disappeared in front of her.
Okay, but also think about this.
Is that when she became aware that the time travel was occurring?
Because here's the thing is... Uh-oh. Wait,
What's the thing, Joey?
No, we gotta watch this
Okay,
first.
fine. He needs it. He needs his
I
fix.
need it.
Froggy literally ate the last of his stash, and he was waiting for him to finish secreting all the material. But he ran off before he could get his fix.
And it's definitely weed. It's not anything else. It's definitely
It's-
weed, or
it's
else
just
he
weed,
wouldn't be
yeah.
this big. He's constantly snacking.
Oh yeah, the Chaos Emerald. Perfect.
Oh god, did you see that?
I saw it.
Tornado 2 up and
Tornado 2!
round.
Oh, Panel 2. Tornado 2! No, I was going to say...
Splatoon 2.
I was gonna say, it's like, for the longest time when I was younger, I was thinking, oh, these are just flashbacks. This is like, you're just seeing glimpses of the other world, but it's actually time travel, because look what we can still do.
Yeah.
It's actually time travel.
We acquired an ancient
Oh,
artifact
my
and brought
gosh,
it to the
that's
future with
incredible
us.
looking. Wow. So, you do this. Oh man, it's similar to a thing when you play as him in a Chow Garden in 2. I need to stop talking about 2. It's been on the brain. I've
You've been busy with 2 right lately, man. That's been
I
a
sure
big
have.
chunk of your gaming
It has-
experience for
it
the
has-
last several months.
It has been, but I finally did it. I did it before getting any further in P3.
You slew the evil. Hey, chat with some of these guys.
Ooh,
Chat with some of the
you're right,
archaeologists and see if the
you're
dialogue
right.
changed.
Hey, friend.
It probably didn't, but just in case. Yeah, it didn't. Okay, no updates.
Oh well. And another emblem doesn't appear.
Wait, Hunt. Talk to me one more time. Sorry. The first line was the same, but I'm not sure if the rest was.
Oh, they picked me so I can go back. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
No, it's like
I didn't remember him saying excited, but yeah, the rest of it was the same. All right. We will find this girl's father eventually.
One of these days. So yeah, also you can fly up there, but there's not really anything to see.
The time has come at last.
It's been like 5
This new
minutes,
plane
Tails.
should work a lot better. I've ironed out most of the problems.
The last plane didn't have any problems, Tails. It got shot by an energy
Here it
cannon
goes.
the size of like a skyscraper.
Emerald, do your stuff.
Like it wasn't.
Oh, here it is. Here
The
it
issue
kicks
is that
its
you
theme
need to
in.
build a new plane, Tails. Not that you need power. You need to buy
I-
gas, cheapskate.
Tails is like, I need more power.
I need more chaos power.
Oh man, what is? I've never understood the texture in there. It looks familiar. I know it's from something else.
It looks kind of like the launch sequence of the Gummy Ship in Cage 2.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
The influences of this game are dude, everybody was inspired by this game. Also, I love
Right
how
into the wall.
Yeah, it's what a horrible place to set up your secret launch pad. You have to turn 2 seconds after you take off because you're gonna run into the rock.
Okay, hang on. Imagine trying to land back in there.
Oh, you can't possibly
Not
land
possible.
there. He's
That's
gonna
what
have to
the other
land
one
on the
is
main
for.
runway, and then the problem is that his runway off of out of his workshop is probably long enough for a takeoff. I mean, by the game's logic, it has to be long enough for a takeoff. That runway is not nearly long enough for a landing.
No, it's
He
not.
would, if he tried to land there, he would plow straight into his workshop.
I know.
That's why he keeps building new planes because he's never learned how to land.
Wow, that plane's cool, Tails. Let's go.
Did they even talk in Sonic's campaign?
No, they didn't.
I'm pretty sure he just Tails flies by and Sonic jumps on, right?
Yeah.
What's canon? And then a cool freeze
Which
frame.
is the canon timeline? Yeah, it's not moving at all. It's
Those
just,
guys, there's only one guy. Eggman's the only human being on that plane.
so we think. We
So,
can't prove it.
as far as we
It's
know.
a big plane. They're gonna make an edgy game. They're gonna go back. They're gonna go back, and they're actually they're gonna retcon it. And actually, there were people on the plane, and Eggman abandoned them, and they blew up. And now we got a new edgy protagonist, and like his best friend was killed there. Reboot.
Oh man. Oh dude. I don't think there has ever been a more obvious Sonic is clearly taking a break than right now. You know what I mean?
Yes.
In terms of the announcement of new Sonic projects, I have never seen even like after 06, I have never seen a more obvious period of we need to seriously stop and rethink this for a little while, following forces.
Who knows if they actually like will? But boy, they need to.
They'll probably just have the Taxman make another game. I forget his real name. They'll probably just have the guys who did Mania do another game.
Yeah, but
That
also
would be the best.
we
That would
run
be
the
the-
risk of, well, okay, let's do it. No, just put this out. This is what they'll love. But you're the studio that did it, so do it good.
Yeah.
But whatever. I don't know. I've said it for years, and I'll say it again. It's like the moment that they're like, okay, we need money, they just need to put out Sonic Adventure 2 remake. That's it. Or HD re-release.
Yeah.
That's it. You don't even have to change it. You just have to do it.
You absolutely have to change it. You need to fix it so you don't constantly click
hey,
through walls.
You need to, but you don't have to. People will still buy it.
Oh, you got your machine gun ready, I see.
Yeah.
Transforming now!
Whoa.
This arm seems incredibly unnecessary, Tails. I mean, if you were gonna go so far as to design an arm to pick me up when you transform, you might as well have just made me a seat. You cheapskate. You couldn't be bothered to make me a chair? Instead, I just gotta balance on here and hope I don't fall
I just
off?
remember his plane looks 100% different in the anime.
You were
It
talking
looks
about
completely
we were
different.
talking about the transforming stuff. Tell me about this Gundam game that you're playing. I don't know anything about it.
Oh, it's Gundam. I don't
That
know.
doesn't help me.
Okay, no. What it actually is
Tell me about the video game.
Gundam Battle Operation 2. It is now for all platforms, or not for all platforms, but for all countries. It's got a worldwide release now. But it is a free-to-play, gacha-esque, like just multiplayer 5v5 in most circumstances, like team deathmatch with different Gundam units. I say gacha because you can get plenty of them out of the store, and you can get all of them from leveling up eventually. But of course, free to play game, you got your loot boxes.
But how does the gameplay work? Because you were talking about it's like you were liked it
Okay.
because it's a much slower paced and really slow time to kill.
So yeah, it's because you're in big robots and it's 5v5. Is basically the basic matches of that is you have a map and there are set waypoints on the map and you have a base on each side. The waypoints don't actually you only get real points for killing people or for killing other suits, not even pilots. That's the suits that award you the most points, but the waypoints can allow you to spawn in at the waypoints from capturing them and also call in like big artillery barrages centered on a player, which is hilarious. But it's like it locks onto a player, and then after like 5 seconds of their last location, then it blows up.
Gotcha.
But I don't know. It's just
Interessante.
it also has the system of it has the original Fire Emblem system of you have 3 colors, and each color, it's the weapon triangle.
Right. Yeah.
It's
yeah,
like you
okay.
have the fast up in your face suits, and they're good at taking out the supports in the back. But then you have mid range suits that are good at taking out the fast ones.
Gotcha.
But I don't know. I'm just really enjoying it. You have a lot of health, and with any given suit, it takes like 3 or 4 clips of your main weapon to kill anybody. So that's what I like about it.
Gotcha.
Of course, you can go back to base and repair, but nobody ever does because people that play multiplayer games are awful.
Yeah. I still need to play Zone of the Enders sometime.
Yeah, I do too.
I have it on PS3 because I think it was like one of the last free PlayStation Plus games on the system or something like that.
I
or
was
it on
listening to an
sale,
official remix of one of the songs from it the other day, and I was like, man, I don't know anything about this game. This is a good song, though.
No time to gawk, Sonic.
No time to gawk.
Fine gaming.
So yeah, also in Tails' campaign, maybe these aren't alternate timelines. Maybe these are just what you're like.
Maybe this
the
is
character's-
everybody's faulty memory of the events.
Yes, and-
Everybody remembers themselves as the hero.
Because that's the thing is, Tails is like taking control right here. Tails is like he's like, okay, we gotta go
Is that
do
a
this
treasure
thing.
chest?
It is. How do you get in this treasure chest, you may ask? Oh no,
So no, Joe, you don't throw yourself off.
I'm pretty sure that's actually an emblem in one of those.
Cannon, out of order.
So I don't know how they're actually in order. I don't know how you do that. No.
It must be later on after the ship is we come back here later.
How about I give you a little sample?
That bridge looks less
It's
like
so
an Eggman
weird.
thing and more like it looks more like something out of a Mario and Luigi game. It looks like a
I know.
Fawful thing.
The first thing I'm thinking of is it looks like kind of like a Rayman thing.
Rayman thing also, yes.
Wow! Did you see it? The wings went out. It's always baffled me
I
because
don't,
it's not
I don't
a transformation.
understand. It feels like the script was done first, and then someone got lazy with the transformation.
Yes.
It's so strange.
Where are you? There's only one way to get to me, Sonic, and that's through the sky deck. I doubt if you can make it. Ha ha! I dare you!
Just watch me. Bring it on, Eggman.
He could turn the ship upside down and drop them all off. Like if he
That wouldn't kill him, but it would knock him off.
if he well they have no plane anymore,
Wouldn't kill him though.
but they have no plane, so they can't get back.
They would have. Tails would just build a new one eventually.
In fact, there's a Chaos Emerald inside the plane that's currently crash landed on the deck. So if you send a robot to go get the Chaos Emerald out of the plane and then inverted the plane,
I think they do because maybe that is. Oh yeah, I guess you can't do these.
I don't know.
right?
Maybe he took it out of the. Maybe they took it out of the plane. I have no idea.
Out of order, yeah. So I guess that's for the later part.
Before you start this next level, we should probably actually cut an episode here.
Probably should. Oh, we never got to try out the monorails last time.
What's going on down here? Check out what's down here first. What a
This.
mysterious level.
What is this? Out of
Monorail
order.
is out of order. Oh no.
Yeah, no.
have
It said
a
it was
shell.
activated last time. Didn't even check. it
Yeah, we
out.
didn't even check it
What
out.
a
We were so distracted and so busy trying to
Why
save
will
the
it not?
planet.
These things open. You go. So why won't it let me do it?
I think it's for later.
I'll beat this ship up.
Maybe on the next episode we will discover the secret of the canon.
The secret.
The come back later secret.